So guys, today's video I will be talking about some opportunities you can use, all right, study in Europe and you get paid for studies, all right. Let me say it is an opportunity. You will be going to school, they will be paying you. You will not be paying tuition fee, all right. So if you have been looking for materials like this, stay tuned and continue watching this video till the end, all right. But first, before I even continue with the video, please do me a favor, all right, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share with at least one person. That way it is going to give us more exposure. Thank you so much for understanding. So like I said, I'll be giving you opportunities where you can study in Europe for free, because studying for free is somehow cumbersome. Let me say it is usually very tedious, all right, to get these opportunities, but the fast and sharp people always utilize them as fast as possible. So I would say as soon as you watch this video, all right, probably most of the things I will be saying, they are not open now, but in future, if you stay true to this channel, you will always get updates from me, because I'll always bring all this information here. Now, like I said, I'll be talking about how you can study in Europe and you get paid. Basically, there are scholarship opportunities I want to talk about. All right, what a scholarship is, there are basically so many different ways in which you can get opportunities in Europe. You can get fellowships, all right, you can get scholarships, you can get grants, you can get graduate assistantships. Fellowship grants and graduate assistantships usually comes from let me say most universities in the United States and Canada, and in most graduate schools, all right. Then scholarships, you will get them in all universities, whether in Europe, in Canada, or which other location. So there are some opportunities. I would say if you find it difficult, all right, to always apply for a university where you can't pay tuition fee, it is advantage you, because in this way you are going to be studying for free, all right. And most schools in Europe will give you this opportunity to use. Now, if you see me looking down here, understand that I'm looking at my Jota, all right. So do not get confused. Just give me some time to go through it, because I don't want to forget anything. Now, without wasting more time, let me start with the first opportunity. The first opportunity for you to study in Europe without paying tuition fee is through Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship. Yes, the name is Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. What I mean here is the Joint Masters means that you are going to be studying one program in different universities. That is the meaning of joint. In this case, you can apply for a scholarship if you hold a bachelor's degree. You can apply for this scholarship, but right now you can't apply because the scholarship is closed. As a matter of fact, those who applied long time ago, they are expecting results already. Some people are already getting results, all right? I have some messages. So if you must apply for Erasmus, know that Erasmus usually open around September, October, all right? I will bring the updates. I have videos on this YouTube channel, all right. Excuse me for what just happened. So that is what you should understand. And again, understand that Erasmus Mundus is going to give you a lot of advantages, a lot. First, because it is joint masters, you are moving from one country to another in between semesters, or in particular semesters. You are going to get travel and cultural experiences, all right. Again, Erasmus Mundus covers your tuition fee. It gives you travel allowances. It gives you a monthly stipend. All right, it also gives you accommodation money, or everything. In fact, it covers everything. All right, your medical insurance, it covers that. So that is what you should understand. And the good thing, again, the most important thing for Erasmus Mundus is when you win this scholarship, all right, before you leave your home country, you are the one to pay your flight. But when you arrive in Europe, they will give you the money. But what happens is that if you don't have the money, you explain to the coordinator, because each program or each let me say each department has a coordinator that coordinates all the students. But mind you, Erasmus Mundus don't take too many students like white other scholarships, all right? But they will give you this money back as soon as you arrive in Europe. And when you arrive, they will give you 1,000 euros, or is it 1,050? Then they will give you money for accommodation. Then after that, every month they will be giving you 1,000 euros each. If you sum Erasmus Mundus money, all right, the scholarship stipend for the entire program for masters for 2 years, it will cost around 49,000 euros. So just calculate everything and you will see, all right. So basically, they will be paying you while you are going to school. Now, let me move quickly fast to the next scholarship. The next one I want to talk about is the Holland Scholarship, all right? This one is basically called the Holland Orange Scholarship or something, all right? And this is coming from the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs or Higher Education, all right? It is sponsored by the Dutch Ministry, and this scholarship is only available for international students around Africa, all right? There are, let me say, they say people from less developed countries, all right? So Africans are the best candidates for this type of scholarship. And when you are looking for means to study in the Netherlands, I think this is a scholarship you can always consider. For all the links, I will drop them in the video description box so that you do not get confused, all right? Click on them and check if they are open or not. Like I told you, majority of scholarships are not open right now. You can't find a scholarship which is open right now. Or let me say you can find, but you may not find enough scholarships to decide which one to go for, all right? So that is what you should understand. Now, let me talk about, I have already talked about the international students who are the ones available to apply for these scholarships or who meet the criteria. Yes, you also need to understand that you must have a master's, you must have graduated with a bachelor's degree and you are applying for master's, all right? It is very important like that. Most scholarships will not give you an advantage to apply for bachelor's, all right? Very few, like I said, very few. So that is what you should understand. Another one is the Swiss Government Excellence Scholarship, all right? This scholarship is found in Switzerland and is a research scholarship. Basically, it is given to students who are doing the doctorate or PhD, and everything is covered. It is fully funded, all right? So what basically happens is you would apply, all right? And if everything is okay, they will give you the scholarship, and the scholarship is fully funded. It covers your housing, your accommodation, your transportation or transport fare. It covers your medical insurance, all right? It covers your air ticket, which is your flight, all right? That is the advantage of this scholarship. I keep yawning, I don't know why. Anyways, let's continue and forget about that. So if you must study in Switzerland, try the Swiss Government's Excellence Scholarship, all right? That is one of the scholarships. And remember, Switzerland is a very good country. Even if you don't go there without a scholarship, when you are doing a PhD, you will be paid, all right? Remember, I said most of these countries in Europe, when working there or when studying a PhD is like a job, all right? They pay you for the research you are doing. So that is what is happening in Europe. Another scholarship I want to mention here is the Hungarian Stipendum. Some people call it the Hungary Scholarship, but it is called the Hungarian Stipendum. For those of you who want to move to Hungary, if you are looking for Hungarian universities to apply for, when applying for the schools, make sure you go to the scholarship section on the university site. You look for scholarships. When you look for scholarships, make sure you locate Hungarian Stipendum because it is a scholarship offered to all international students. Tuition fee, and when I say full tuition fee, it means that it's going to cover your tuition fee for the duration of the program, all right, or the duration in which you are supposed to study, being it 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It all depends on the program, but it will cover it. It will cover it. And again, if let me say if your accommodation is how much, they are going to be the ones to pay, all right? Just decide and show them the receipt or the contract. Then they are going to be giving you monthly allowances, all right, for you to take care of yourself because of course you have to feed. Another scholarship I want to mention here is the VLIR UOS Master Scholarship in the Belgium, all right? This scholarship basically is a full scholarship as well, and is going to cover everything. Remember, when I say full scholarship, it means that it's covering your accommodation, transportation, transport fare, food, electricity, everything alongside your insurance, your medical insurance, all right? Because you can't travel or you cannot move to certain countries without the insurance type or medical insurance. So this is another one for you to consider. Now, talking about the last one, which is not like a scholarship but also considered as one, because I look at it as one because a lot of students benefit from that as well, is what we call graduate assistantship. Graduate assistantship, how do you get them? If you already have a bachelor's degree and you are looking for master's, you should be looking at universities in America or the Canada, United States or Canada. This is because most of the universities in USA and Canada, they will ask you to submit, they will ask you to contact a supervisor until you have a supervisor before you can study with them. So you as the applicant, when you are applying for a university, first of all, I would say go through the program you are applying for. Look for the coordinator's number or the professor in charge of coordinating the program. Write them and ask them if they can supervise you, all right? Because this is the only way you can do this. Then if they agree with what you are saying, of course, you people will talk. And if they need an interview, of course, they will still tell you, or if you need an interview, you have to go do the interview. Then you do the other necessary things, then you apply for the program. Remember, though it is a graduate assistantship, it doesn't mean that you just have to fold your arms like this and sit for the scholarship to come and meet you. You have to put in more work and, of course, show interest in the program before the coordinator or the department or the faculty can decide to select you. Remember, you are not the only one applying for this program. Now, for some of the documents you need to study in Europe through scholarship, let me also tell you that scholarships is somehow cumbersome or somehow very tedious when you are applying for, okay, because it is free. They have to take time to screen just the best people. But again, remember that the best does not mean that you have 4 on 4 CGPA in your transcript. There are so many things when you are applying for scholarships that are being considered, not just your transcript, all right? Sometimes morals is even more advantageous than transcript. So you have to know that that is what is happening in Europe. You can study and they will pay you. Again, if you intend to study abroad through scholarships, make sure that you know how to draft a motivation letter, an SOP, or a statement of purpose, because sometimes the motivation letter takes 30, 40, or 20% alone for your application marks. So if you do not score well in this section, you are in trouble, all right? So just pay attention to all of this and let's see how it goes. Until we meet again in another one, because this is the end of the scholarship video. I will be bringing more videos and ways you can study abroad for free, all right? Until we meet again in another one. Peace.